Hello everybody, George with Melnick's Automotive, working on a 23 Honda Ridgeline. You can see all of my lights are on. Adaptive cruise control, we have our lane departures, idle, engine start-stop system, traction control, and lane departure, all that brake system, all those lights are on, and you can see the truck is running. I turn the truck off, power steering, system problem, even though my steering works perfectly fine. But here's the issue. I'll show you where the issue is, and I'll show you what I normally do. But I do this myself. I mean, this is just a tip. You could do it what I do, or you could replace the whole ABS pump assembly. But I'll show you what I do in order not to replace the whole thing. I just replace the electronic part. Okay, so the issue is in our ABS pump, or ABS brake module, or however you want to call it. But the problem is in that electronic part. In order to replace it, here's my used one, and like I said, I already have verified that this is the issue, because what I could do, I could go ahead and plug the connector and plug it in and show you that all the lights go out. And but I don't want to take all the brake lines off, and then I'm gonna have to bleed. I'm gonna have to bleed master cylinder, and I'm gonna have to bleed all the wheels. Basically, every single wheel will have to be bled, and I don't want to do that. So here's what I do. I mean, you don't have to do this, but what I did, there's 3 screws T25 right here. There's 3 of them. I'm gonna bring this closer like this and show you. There's 3 screws. I already took it out on my parts unit, and what this electronic part comes off just like this. Okay. This is what it looks like inside. So it's got that nice rubber gasket that goes around it. So what I'm gonna do, but you want to be careful, maybe somebody could help you. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna unbolt my ABS, I'm gonna swing it out, I'll have somebody hold it, I'll take the 3 screws out, and I'll just replace this part here, because this is a mechanical part. This is just the pump. This is just the pump and the motor. Okay, this is what drives your ABS. So this is just the mechanical part, and they're all the same, even though that number right here, you can see the part number here is different, okay, compared to what I have here. This is a Ridgeline, and this is a Honda Pilot. But electronic and software, you also want to verify, is the same. So I'm going to replace this, and I'm going to show you all the lights should go out automatically. Just want to show you something super important. Right over here, there's 3 springs. These are stud looking, they're springs, okay? So when you're gonna put this in, if those do not align with here, you're gonna get U3000 code. So if you replace your electronic part and you're getting U3000, 99% these did not make it inside those cavities over here. So when you're putting it in, you wanna make sure you gotta play with it. It's kinda tricky. But since I've been doing it so long, I mean, I usually hit it with the first, second, or third time. I usually get it on and it works. But if you're getting U3000 after you replace this, then most likely those did not connect with this part here. Okay, so I got my T25 3 screws out. What I normally do, I get the ABS off the bracket so I can move it, and I gently bend these brake lines backwards to give you just enough room to pull the electronic part. So then what I do, I just kind of pull it to a side like this, and slowly, I already got it out, kind of got to work it. If you have somebody else that could help you, that's how I got this off. 2 people make this job like 10 times faster. But then also very gently, you don't want to damage it. Like I said, do this at your own risk, but it will save you a couple hours worth of work. Just like that. And I push it back in. And now I'm going to retighten my T25 screws. There's 3 of them, and obviously I'm going to refit my brake lines. As you can see, there's definitely no damage to my brake lines. All I did, I kind of gently bent them back, but what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to bend them back once I'm going to put my ABS back on the bracket. And this way it saves me from bleeding all the brakes, including the master cylinder. because it's a lot of work. All right, I'm gonna give it a try right now. See what happens. I'm gonna start the truck up. There you go. This way you could save yourself at least 2 hours, 2.5 hours of work. Otherwise, you know, you have to bleed the brakes. But if you don't feel comfortable with this process, the best way to replace the whole assembly, the only thing you have to do then just bleed the brakes. But I've done this so many times, and if you do have an experience, then you could do this and save yourself some work. Once again, thanks for watching. This was George with Melnick's Automotive.